Rob Albro. I'm a professor and associate director of American University's Center for Latin American and Latino Studies. I'm also trained as a sociocultural anthropologist, and for over 25 years, I've researched, written, and taught about changing cultural and political dynamics in Latin America. Since the end of the Cold War, global geopolitical realities have changed dramatically. Instead of an era of hope for international cooperation, we've entered one of new competition and perhaps the emergence of a second, if different, kind of Cold War. The biggest story in Latin America over the past 15 years has been the unprecedented growth of China's regional influence and the U.S. response to this new perceived threat in its own backyard. This course will take a close look at the multiple economic, political, security, and cultural dimensions of China's emergence in Latin America, including the particular ways its so-called Belt and Road Initiative has become relevant throughout the region, as well as the different responses of Latin American countries to China's overtures and U.S. efforts to counter China's ascent. Using Latin America as a regional case study, we will consider what the US-China rivalry tells us about the future of global geopolitics. Each week, we will unpack one among the several dimensions of China's emergence in Latin America. We will often highlight specific country cases in a rapid tour throughout the region, identifying the different variations of China's approach, the embrace or rejection of China by different countries, and the changing shape of the US-China rivalry as it has gained momentum. Optional, short, informative, and non-technical readings will be assigned for each unit, and I'll come prepared to frame and discuss each week's topic, often with visual accompaniments. But the course is, of course, designed as a discussion, and your questions, contributions, and insights are more than welcome. The US-China competition in Latin America promises to shape the region for decades to come. Taking a closer look at how this is currently playing out offers insight not only into the future of Latin America, but also into comparable nascent Cold War dynamics in Africa, Southeast Asia, and elsewhere.